The internet is exploding, and this time, the shockwave is hitting straight through one of reality TV's most talked about marriages. What started as a quiet rumor swirling through fan forums has suddenly turned into something far bigger and far more dramatic. Because according to online speculation, a familiar name just walked into a place no one expected to see her again. A courthouse. And the moment she appeared, everything changed. Fans of Love Hip Hop Atlanta instantly recognized the name at the center of the storm, Jasmine Washington. Yes, the same Jasmine whose past controversy once shook the relationship of rapper and entrepreneur Rasheeda Frost to its core. But this time, the timing has people asking serious questions. Because according to unverified reports spreading across social media, Jasmine may have shown up at what fans believe was Rasheeda's divorce hearing. And if that wasn't shocking enough, some insiders claim she didn't just show up. She allegedly said something. Something that has now sent the internet into detective mode. Clips are circulating. Posts are being deleted. Fans are re-watching old interviews and episodes like they're searching for hidden clues. Hollywood is whispering. Reality TV bloggers are scrambling. And the biggest question right now isn't just what happened inside that courtroom. It's why Jasmine would appear at all. Because if the rumors are even partially true, what started years ago as a scandal may have just exploded into an entirely new chapter. And according to fans watching this drama unfold in real time, the real story might only be beginning. The internet is exploding. Not quietly. Not slowly. Exploding. Because something that started as a quiet whisper inside fan forums has suddenly erupted into one of the most talked about celebrity stories online. And at the center of it all are two names that fans of Love Hip Hop Atlanta know extremely well, Rasheeda Frost, and the woman whose name once shook her marriage years ago, Jasmine Washington. But this time, the rumor isn't about a TV episode. It's about a courthouse. According to online speculation spreading rapidly across social media, Jasmine may have appeared at what fans believe was Rasheeda's divorce hearing. And what allegedly happened next has people questioning everything they thought they understood about this long-running saga. Because some insiders claim Jasmine didn't just quietly sit in the room. Unverified reports suggest she may have spoken. And the possibility that she revealed something new, something unexpected, is exactly why the internet has been spiraling ever since. No confirmed transcripts have surfaced. No official statements have clarified what happened. But the speculation, that's moving at lightning speed. Fan pages are posting minute-by-minute theories. TikTok creators are analyzing every blurry clip they can find. And across thousands of comment sections, one question keeps appearing again and again. Why now? Why would Jasmine show up after all these years? Because to understand why this moment has triggered such an emotional reaction online, you have to rewind the story to where it all began. For years, Rasheeda Frost wasn't just known as a reality television personality. She built an image that fans admired. A rapper who transitioned into a successful entrepreneur. A woman who turned her time on Love Hip Hop Atlanta into a platform for business, branding, and influence. But perhaps the most defining part of her public image was her marriage. On screen and off, Rasheeda and her husband were often portrayed as one of the franchise's most stable couples. In a show famous for explosive relationships, betrayals, and constant drama, their bond seemed different. They worked together. They raised a family together. They built businesses together. To many viewers, they represented something rare in the world of reality television, longevity. But as longtime fans know, reality TV often reveals cracks in relationships that once appeared unbreakable. And years ago, a storm hit that marriage that nobody saw coming. It started with rumors. Then whispers. Then headlines. And eventually, a name entered the conversation that would instantly become one of the most controversial figures connected to the show. That name was Jasmine Washington. According to reports circulating at the time, Jasmine claimed she had been involved in a relationship that had serious implications for Rasheeda's marriage. The story exploded almost overnight. Fans were shocked. Social media timelines turned into battlegrounds. Some viewers defended Rasheeda fiercely, praising the way she handled the situation publicly. Others debated whether the relationship could possibly survive something so public and painful. What made the controversy even more intense was that much of it unfolded directly in front of cameras. Moments connected to the situation eventually became part of the storyline on Love Hip Hop Atlanta, where emotional confrontations and tense conversations were broadcast to millions of viewers. The episodes quickly became some of the most talked about in the franchise. Clips went viral. Reaction videos flooded YouTube. Fans analyzed every look, every pause, every sentence spoken during those scenes. And through it all, Rasheeda maintained a public composure that many viewers described as remarkable. Instead of explosive reactions, she often responded with calm intensity. Instead of walking away immediately, she appeared determined to face the situation head-on. For supporters, that strength became part of her identity. But for critics, the situation raised complicated questions about loyalty, forgiveness, and public image. Over time, the storm seemed to settle. The headlines slowed. The online debates faded. And perhaps most surprising of all, Rasheeda's marriage appeared to continue. Years passed. Businesses expanded. New seasons of Love Hip Hop Atlanta aired. And slowly, the scandal that once dominated the internet began to feel like a distant chapter in reality TV history. But if there's one thing the internet has proven again and again, it's that old stories rarely stay buried forever. Especially when they involve unfinished questions. In recent months, subtle changes began catching the attention of longtime fans. Nothing dramatic at first. Just small things. Social media posts that seemed unusually cryptic. Captions about loyalty and truth. Followers noticing who appeared to be interacting with whom online. Individually, none of these moments proved anything. But collectively, they sparked curiosity. Then whispers began circulating that something much bigger might be happening behind the scenes. According to online speculation, rumors started spreading that Rasheeda could be involved in divorce proceedings. Important to note, widely verified official documentation confirming the details of such proceedings has not been publicly established in many of the conversations currently circulating online. But that didn't stop the rumor mill. Fan forums began buzzing. Bloggers hinted that something serious might be unfolding privately. And then came the claim that completely reignited the story. Because according to posts spreading across multiple social media platforms, someone unexpected may have appeared at one of those alleged court dates. Someone whose name had once nearly shattered the relationship years earlier. Jasmine. If the rumors were true, the past had just walked directly into the present. And that's the moment the internet went into full investigation mode. Within hours, blurry images began circulating online. One photo showed a woman walking near what appeared to be a courthouse entrance. Some viewers insisted the woman looked exactly like Jasmine Washington. Others argued the image was too unclear to identify anyone with certainty. Still, the photo spread like wildfire. Because the possibility alone was enough to spark massive curiosity. Then another claim appeared. According to unverified accounts from people who claimed to have been nearby, Jasmine may not have just attended. She may have spoken. Exactly what was allegedly said varies depending on which online thread you read. Some posts suggest she revealed new details connected to the original controversy. Others claim she referenced events that fans had never previously heard about. But it's important to emphasize something crucial here. At this moment, no confirmed evidence has publicly verified those claims. No official transcripts have surfaced. No direct video footage from inside the courtroom has been released. Still, speculation continued growing. Because the idea that Jasmine might return at the exact moment a marriage could be ending feels almost cinematic. And that's why the internet refuses to stop talking about it. Because if Jasmine really did appear that day, if she truly said something new, then the story that fans thought ended years ago may have just started all over again. And now one question is echoing across every corner of social media. Was this coincidence? Or was it something much bigger waiting to be revealed? The moment the rumors began circulating, the internet did what it always does when a celebrity mystery appears. It started digging. Within hours, old clips from Love Hip Hop Atlanta began resurfacing across every major social platform. Scenes that many fans hadn't revisited in years were suddenly back under the microscope. Viewers were replaying confrontations, pausing emotional conversations, and analyzing body language frame by frame. Moments that once felt like simple reality TV drama were now being re-examined as if they contained hidden clues. And at the center of every discussion remained the same two names, Rasheeda Frost and Jasmine Washington. But the conversation had shifted. This wasn't just about what happened years ago. Now fans were asking whether something from the past might be resurfacing in the present. Because a speculation about the alleged courthouse appearance continued spreading, another wave of posts began circulating. These ones claimed that Jasmine hadn't simply attended the hearing. According to unverified reports shared by anonymous online accounts, she may have delivered what some fans are calling another bombshell. Exactly what that means depends on who you ask. Some threads claim she referenced details connected to the original controversy that were never publicly discussed. Others suggest she allegedly hinted at conversations or timelines that might challenge how the story was originally understood. But once again, none of those claims have been confirmed through official sources. No verified courtroom records. No public statements. Just a rapidly growing storm of online speculation. Still, speculation moves fast, especially when a story already carries years of emotional history. Soon TikTok creators began posting reaction videos analyzing every rumor they could find. One creator stitched together clips from older seasons of Love Hip Hop Atlanta alongside screenshots of the alleged courthouse sighting. Another attempted to reconstruct a timeline of events stretching back years, suggesting that certain moments might look different now if new information ever surfaced. Those videos quickly gained millions of views. And with each viral clip, the conversation grew louder. Some fans insisted the entire situation proved that unresolved issues from the past were finally reaching a breaking point. Others argued the internet might simply be amplifying rumors that had little connection to reality. But even skeptics couldn't ignore one thing. The timing felt strange. Because around the same time these rumors were spreading, followers noticed subtle changes in Rasheeda Frost's social media activity. Nothing dramatic, but just enough to catch attention. A motivational quote posted late at night. A caption about moving forward. An Instagram story that simply read, "Peace is priceless." Individually, those posts didn't confirm anything. But combined with the ongoing rumors, fans began interpreting them as possible signals. Then something happened that intensified the situation even more. A short video clip began circulating that allegedly showed a woman leaving a courthouse building. The footage lasted less than 10 seconds. No audio. No clear view of the person's face. But some viewers claimed the woman looked strikingly similar to Jasmine Washington. Others strongly disagreed. Debates erupted across comment sections. Was it really her? Or was the internet simply seeing what it wanted to see? The clip quickly racked up hundreds of thousands of shares. And as it spread, more voices began entering the conversation. Entertainment bloggers started referencing the rumors in cautious language. Instead of confirming anything, they described the situation as online chatter or fan speculation. That careful phrasing signaled something important. The story was getting attention, but verified facts were still extremely limited. Yet the internet thrives on mystery. And mysteries only grow bigger when pieces appear to be missing. Soon fan communities began constructing their own theories. One theory suggested Jasmine's alleged appearance might have been related to clarifying something from the past. Another claimed it could involve legal testimony connected to previous events. Others believed the entire situation might simply be coincidence that had spiraled out of control online. But perhaps the most dramatic theory circulating among fans was this: what if Jasmine had information that had never been publicly revealed before? Again, there is no confirmed evidence supporting that idea. But the possibility alone was enough to fuel endless discussion threads. Meanwhile, longtime viewers of Love Hip Hop Atlanta began reflecting on how deeply invested audiences had been in Rasheeda's story over the years. Because her public journey wasn't just about music or business. It was also about resilience. Through their ups and downs broadcast on television, many fans felt they had watched her navigate extremely personal challenges in front of millions of viewers. That emotional investment is part of why this latest rumor has triggered such strong reactions. Supporters flooded social media with messages defending Rasheeda, urging people not to spread unverified claims. Others insisted that if Jasmine truly had appeared at a hearing, it must have happened for a significant reason. And then came a moment that pushed the story even further into the spotlight. Late one evening, a fan posted a screenshot of what appeared to be a message from someone claiming to have witnessed part of the courthouse scene. The message described Jasmine as unexpected but confident. But the screenshot provided no proof of identity, location, or verification. Within minutes, the post had gone viral anyway. Some users treated it as insider information. Others dismissed it as completely unreliable. Yet the effect was the same. The rumor cycle kept spinning. By now, thousands of comments were appearing under every related post. Fans debated whether the alleged appearance represented closure, confrontation, or something entirely different. And while the speculation grew louder online, something else interesting was happening in the background. Neither Rasheeda Frost nor Jasmine Washington had issued a detailed public explanation addressing the courthouse rumors directly. That silence only deepened the intrigue. Because when high-profile figures stay quiet during a viral conversation, audiences often fill the gaps themselves. The longer answers remained unclear, the more theories appeared. Some fans argued the situation would eventually fade once verified facts emerged. Others believed the story might be building toward something bigger. But the most fascinating aspect of the entire situation is how quickly the past has returned to dominate the present. Years ago, the original controversy felt like the most dramatic chapter in this saga. Now, according to online speculation, a completely new chapter may be unfolding. And if the rumors about Jasmine's alleged appearance proved to have any truth behind them, then the story many people thought had ended years ago might still have surprises left. Because in the world of celebrity drama, timing can change everything. And right now, the timing has the internet asking a question nobody seems able to answer yet. What exactly happened inside that courtroom? As the speculation kept spreading, the conversation online began shifting from curiosity to emotion. Because this wasn't just another celebrity rumor. For many fans of Love Hip Hop Atlanta, the story of Rasheeda Frost had always felt personal. Viewers had watched her relationship evolve for years. They had seen the highs, the laughter, the business wins, the family moments. And they had also witnessed the heartbreak that once unfolded in front of millions. So when rumors surfaced that Jasmine Washington might have appeared at a divorce hearing tied to Rasheeda's marriage, emotions exploded across social media. Some fans were furious. Others were sympathetic. And many simply wanted answers. Then came the moment that pushed the situation from speculation into something much more intense. Late one night, Rasheeda went live on social media. No flashy announcement. No dramatic title. Just a quiet live stream that slowly began attracting viewers. At first, the conversation felt normal. She spoke about business. She thanked supporters. She answered a few casual questions from the chat. But as the viewer count climbed higher and higher, the atmosphere began to shift. Because everyone watching knew why people had really joined. The rumors, the courthouse, and the name that had suddenly re-entered the conversation. Jasmine. Comments began flooding the chat faster than anyone could read them. Is the hearing real? Did Jasmine show up? What actually happened? Thousands of viewers waited for a response. For a moment, Rasheeda paused. Just a second. But viewers noticed. Then she leaned slightly toward the camera and spoke calmly. According to clips that later spread across social media, she reportedly said something that instantly sent the internet into detective mode. You'll gotta stop believing everything you hear. It wasn't confirmation. It wasn't denial. It was a sentence that created even more questions than answers. Within minutes, the live stream clips were everywhere. TikTok pages reposted them. Reaction channels began analyzing her tone. Some viewers interpreted her words as frustration toward the rumors. Others believed she was hinting that something deeper was happening behind the scenes. But before anyone could press further, the live stream ended. Abruptly. No explanation. The screen simply went dark. And that's when things got even stranger. Because shortly after the stream ended, a tweet appeared on Rasheeda's account. Just a short message. But the wording immediately grabbed attention. Some people bring chaos, others bring clarity. Fans started screenshotting it immediately. Speculation exploded. Was the message directed at someone? Was it connected to the courthouse rumors? Or was it simply a vague statement posted at an unfortunate time? Nobody knew. And then, just as quickly as it appeared, the tweet disappeared. Deleted. But of course, by then it was far too late. Screenshots had already spread across every major platform. Within hours, the phrase was trending in discussions connected to the story. Meanwhile, online conversations about Jasmine Washington began intensifying again. A few content creators claimed that sources suggested Jasmine might have been preparing to speak publicly again. Important detail: no verified confirmation supports those claims. Still, the theory gained traction. Because if Jasmine truly had appeared at a hearing connected to Rasheeda's relationship, fans believed the situation might not be finished yet. Then another strange detail surfaced. A fan noticed that several older posts on Rasheeda's Instagram page had quietly disappeared. Not all of them, but enough to catch attention. Some posts that previously referenced loyalty and perseverance were no longer visible. Had they been archived, deleted, or were fans simply misremembering what had been there? No explanation was given. But the discovery added another layer to the mystery. And as social media users continued investigating every digital clue they could find, the emotional tone of the conversation began shifting again. Supporters flooded Rasheeda's comment sections with encouragement. Messages poured in telling her to stay strong. Others urged people to stop spreading rumors without verified facts. But not everyone agreed on what the situation meant. Some viewers argued that if Jasmine really did appear at the alleged hearing, it might suggest unfinished business connected to the past. Others believed the entire story had grown far larger online than anything that actually happened in real life. Still, the internet thrives on unanswered questions. And the longer those questions lingered, the more theories appeared. Then, just when things seemed like they might start calming down, a new twist arrived. A resurfaced interview clip featuring Jasmine began circulating online. The footage wasn't new. It had been recorded years earlier, during the height of the original controversy. At the time, the interview had attracted moderate attention. But now, in the middle of the current speculation, people were watching it with completely fresh perspective. In one moment of the interview, Jasmine reportedly says something that fans are now replaying repeatedly. She suggested there were aspects of the situation that the public didn't fully understand. At the time, the statement barely sparked discussion. But now, it's fueling endless theory threads. Some viewers believe the clip suggests there could always have been more to the story. Others argue the comment was simply a general reflection on how public scandals often get simplified. Once again, there is no verified evidence proving the interpretation of the clip in relation to the current rumors. But in the world of viral speculation, even the smallest line can take on enormous meaning. And suddenly, the entire conversation shifted once more. Because now people weren't just debating whether Jasmine appeared at a courthouse. They were questioning whether the story that unfolded years ago might have been more complicated than fans originally believed. And if that's true, then the alleged moment inside that courtroom could represent something much bigger than a surprise appearance. It could be the reopening of a chapter many people assumed had already been closed. Which leads to the question the internet is now asking louder than ever. If Jasmine really did walk into that courthouse, what exactly was she there to say? And now the internet wants to hear from you. After everything that's been circulating online, the rumors, the live stream moment, the deleted posts, and the resurfaced clips, people are still trying to figure out what this all really means. Did Jasmine Washington truly appear at the hearing? If she did, what was the real reason behind it? And what do you think Rasheeda Frost meant during that live stream, when she told viewers not to believe everything they hear? Some fans believe this could finally be the moment the full story comes out. Others think the internet may be reading too much into scattered moments and speculation. But one thing is clear, the conversation isn't slowing down anytime soon. So now we want to know your thoughts. Do you think this situation is being misunderstood? Or do you believe there's still a major piece of the story that hasn't been revealed yet? Drop your opinion in the comments below and join the discussion. And if you want more deep dives into the biggest celebrity controversies, reality TV drama, and viral stories shaking the internet right now, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you don't miss the next breakdown. Because sometimes, the truth doesn't stay hidden forever.